This one came out in March, so a little bit more history, and it's been flagging ever since the beginning of April, kind of forming this consolidation pattern. Doesn't look bad. I like to see some kind of consolidation like this. I think it has a lot of upside potentially. You could even say that this is like the ABCD, right? Like that. And then I like to see this line up. So if you bought here and you say your stop below these lows, let's go below the ultimate low here, and your target is up here. 32% downside, 230% upside, risk reward 7-1. I mean, I like it. I think it's great. I do feel like it's kind of Wing out here. This one looks the best of all of them that I've seen. I want to look at a couple of Alex Becker's names that he's talking about. These are 3 names he posted in the past month in his Twitter we're going to talk about. The first one is NAIUSDT. This one, they have it on MEXC. So this one is NAI. Just came out April 17th, so not even 2 weeks old. You guys know how I feel about tokens that are this new. I think it's extremely risky and price action can get away from you. Things can retrace. Very difficult to apply technical analysis to anything like this. I actually hate doing it, and mostly I dismiss these kind of coins. But since this is something that he posted about, all right, so 61.8, 78.6. It is in a buy zone. This is the zone where I want to be long here, right here. This is extra risky though because it just came out. You can see it. It was all the way up here at 0.06. It retraced a massive amount. Going off like a 4-hour chart, which is really all we can do. It's looking like a lot of altcoins right now. It's looking quite bullish. But what is the upside target? Where could it go to in the short term? I mean, this almost looks like it's like a bull flag, right? It didn't break out yet, this kind of downtrend that it's in. It's not, I wouldn't exactly call it a bull flag actually, but it looks like a downward trending wedge. The 4-hour RSI, I don't really trust RSIs below daily, but on the 4-hour RSI, it does look bullish. This could be considered your W. So if this was your W, upside objective would be 0.04. That's really all I can say on this one. It's too new, but an upside objective of at least movement up to this area, 0.4, right above these highs, wouldn't surprise me. So let me see, if you went long here and you set your stop below this ultimate low here, and your target is just here, your risk reward is just 2. To be honest, that doesn't look great. All right, so that's that one. I wouldn't take it. I think it's risky. I think there's better coins out there than this one. I don't know anything about what this company does, but this looks like a dangerous, very dangerous bet from my standpoint. The next one is HASHAI crypto. So you can get it on Ethereum, and Poloniex has it. Another just released coin. Damn, really recent coins that he likes to talk about. I mean, maybe it was, let me see if there's more data on chain. Nope, they basically released it the day of. Look at that, how it just like launch and boom. Let's go back to Poloniex. Yeah, April 3rd, they listed on Poloniex the same day. That's pretty impressive if it got listed on Poloniex on its first launch day. I don't like that these are new coins. The other coins that we're going to look at that he's talked about are much older coins. But if this is the range and it breaks out to the upside, you're looking at a move to 0.05. It's not bad. Again, I just don't like how new these coins are. Extremely new, extremely risky. The newer it is, the riskier it is. Do I think it's going to be a rug pull? No, but it's you're taking a chance here. You're taking a chance. That's all I'm saying. Taking a chance. Long position from here. Set your stop below your low here and target up here. It's an 8-to-1, basically 7.8-to-1 risk reward. You've got a 25% downside, 200% upside. It's not bad. Just if you want to buy this one, just understand that you could lose 25% and get stopped out, or you can make 200%. High risk, high reward, right? Okay, so that's that one. HASHAI. And the last one is DSYNC. A lot of these are not listed. None of these are listed on Binance. That's a good thing. That means that they have a lot of upside. This one came out in March, so a little bit more history, and it's been flagging ever since the beginning of April, kind of forming this consolidation pattern. Doesn't look bad. Yeah, honestly, it really doesn't look bad. I like to see some kind of consolidation like this. I think it has a lot of upside potentially. You could even say that this is like the ABCD, right? Like that. And then I like to see this line up. So if you bought here and you say your stop below these lows, You know, let's go below the ultimate low here, and your target is up here. 32% downside, 230% upside, risk reward 7-1. I mean, I like it. I like it. I think it's great. I do feel like it's kind of Wing out here. This one looks the best of all of them that I've seen. It also has more history, which is nice, but we need to get on the other side of this. If you go to a daily, heuristic trend channel is just starting to form. I don't like that it's just starting to form. Yeah, this is where you would W out. I almost want to be more conservative and say that this is my range, and then the target is just up here. So then your target is right here, and then you're only at a 4-1 risk reward. You can set your stop here though. You're still at a 7-1 where you've got 150% upside, 20% downside. Not bad. I have no idea what they do. I haven't had time to look into exactly what it is. I'm sure he's talked about it, and there's probably a reason he's interested in it, but this is what you can expect, and this is where I would consider taking profits. Right here and right here. 150 and 200% levels are probably when things will pause, go back into consolidation before we move higher. Of course, there is always the chance that you can get extension targets, which would be if I activate these two like that. So 16, I've seen plenty of coins go to the 16.88 area, and that would be a home run, right? So if let's say you held till there, right? Okay, that's 600% return. Not bad, right? Not bad. I'm not sure about the market cap of these. You'd have to check. I'd assume they're not very big if they're not even listed on Binance yet. So these are definitely early investor coins. The first one I didn't like, but the second two were decent. The one last thing I wanted to touch on is I talked about some of these coins in last week's daily brief. So I picked up CELO, I picked up GNSUSDT, I picked up ERN. Oh wow, ERN really moves because I picked it up a couple hours ago. So let me see. Yeah, ERN I picked up like down here. So at 360 and it's already at 380. VAI I picked up. You can see how these all have 8 and 9s coming in on the daily chart. So I've bought a bunch of these. Route as well. I purchased just because from a daily standpoint, they're all kind of at 8 and 9 levels. They're consolidating. They look like they're getting ready to potentially move higher. They're in reload zones. So these are a bunch of coins that I've recently purchased. Just wanted to, I talked about them last week. You can go look back at the after party daily brief where I went through the technical analysis for all of them and talked about the reasoning behind them and where I would take profits, which was a much lower level than where the influencer shilling these was saying. He's like 20 to 40x, 100x. It's just pure insanity. He might be right with like 1 out of the 100 that he talks about.